Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So, today we're playing Tall and Fall. I've actually played this game a little bit before, not too much, but I kinda understand how it works. Basically, you just eat, grow taller, and then fall to get coins. It sounds simple, but when you actually play it, it gets a bit tricky. So today I just want to see how far I can go, and if I can actually get a good run. Alright, let's start. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna start eating and building up height. At the beginning, it's pretty easy, not gonna lie. You don't really have to think much, just keep going. Alright, we're growing already. This part is kinda chill, nothing crazy happening yet. I'm just gonna keep going for a bit and not rush anything. Last time I played, I think I rushed too much and messed it up. So this time, I'm gonna try to play a bit smarter. Alright, we're getting taller now. I can already feel the movement getting a little different. Like, it's not as smooth as before. Okay, yeah, I need to be careful now. I don't want to mess this up early. Let's just keep it steady. No rushing. Alright, this is actually going pretty good so far. I feel like this could be a decent run. I just need to not panic. Okay. The movement is starting to feel a bit weird now. Like, I can tell it's getting harder to control. That's where I usually mess up. So, I'm gonna slow it down a bit. Let me just focus. Alright. Yeah, this is where it gets risky. The taller you get, the more unstable it becomes. I don't know if I should keep going or just drop. I feel like I can go a bit more. Let's not stop yet. Alright, just a little more. I don't want to be too greedy, though. That's how you lose everything. Okay, yeah. I think this is a good height. But at the same time, I feel like I can push it a bit further. Alright, you know what? Let's risk it. Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay. That was not bad. But I honestly thought I would get more. Still decent, though. Alright, now I understand the game better. You really have to balance risk and control. If you go too far, you mess up. If you stop too early, you don't get much. Alright, let's try again. This time I'm gonna play smarter. No rushing at all. Let's go. Okay, yeah, starting again. This time I'm focusing more on movement instead of just height. I feel like that's the key. Alright, growing again. This part is easy. I'm just gonna speed through this. Okay, now it's starting to get tricky again. But this time I'm more prepared. I know what to expect. Alright, steady, steady. Don't mess this up. Okay, yeah, this feels way better than before. More controlled, less panic. I think this is actually a better run. Alright, I'm not gonna get greedy this time. I'm stopping here. Let's drop. Okay, yeah, that was clean. Definitely better than the first one. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. It's actually a pretty fun game once you understand it. At first it looks simple, but it's not that easy. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one last run. Let's see if I can improve even more. Okay, starting again. Same plan. Slow and steady. No rushing. Alright, growing again. Everything looks good so far. I feel way more comfortable now. Alright, yeah. This is smooth, no mistakes. Okay, I think this is enough. I'm not risking it again. Let's drop. Alright, yeah, that's good. Consistent, that's what matters. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.